If you want to boost engagement, collect leads, and build trust on your website, you definitely need to check out Jotform's ready-to-use website widgets. If you want to boost engagement, collect leads, and build trust on your website, you definitely need to try Jotform's website widgets. Hey Jotformers, welcome back. I'm Kimberly, and like I mentioned, if you want to do all three of those things, boost engagement, collect leads, and build trust on your website, you need to check out our ready-to-use website widgets. Now, as you can see, I'm currently in the desktop version of my dashboard. So there are a couple of different ways that we can get started. We can either come up here to filter and Hey Jotformers, welcome back. I'm Kimberly, and like I mentioned, if you want to do those three things, boost engagement, collect leads, and build trust on your website, you definitely need to be utilizing our website widgets. Now, as you can see, I'm currently in the desktop version of my workspace, and to get started, all we need to do is click the Create button in the top left-hand corner. We'll choose Website Widget, and from here, we can choose to do a search to find what we're looking for, but there are a ton of different widgets that you can add to your website. For this example, I'm going to use that very first one, the Google reviews option. So let's go ahead and choose to use widget. And one thing that I like about this is you can see what this is going to look like without having to add in any additional information. You don't have to add in your business name from Google Maps or your Google Map information. You don't have to add in any of that. You can literally see what it's going to look like before you get started. Now, every single widget is going to have something very similar open up on the right-hand side where it says widget properties. They're all going to have general style layout, but they're all going to be a little bit different based on the specific widget that you are choosing. So under general, of course, you would search for your business name if you want to see your specific reviews for Google reviews. And then we can either turn off or on or edit pretty much anything on here. So if we want to turn off that title, that our happy clients at the top, we can do that. If we want it on, we can definitely change that title. We can turn off the widget header altogether that shows how many reviews you have, as well as do you want to show feedback. Now in the style tab, if you still want that header title, you can take off share your feedback as well, which I'll show you in just a second. But you can change this to something else. If you want to turn off the rating, the number of views, if you want to turn off the person who gave the reviews photo or their name, you have complete access to doing all of that. So we can see we can turn off their photo, turn off their name, completely up to you. All right, over to style. If we want this to be a dark theme, we can do that. And here is that place where I was talking about if you want to showcase all your reviews, but you don't want to collect reviews from your website, you can easily turn off that call to action button very simply. And if you want, you can change the color to fit your branding. If you want, you can turn off the Jotform branding here. We can choose font. And of course, you know that Jotform is no code. But if for any reason you want to add in some very specific CSS, you can absolutely do that right down here. Now under layout, we have some more options. We can see right now it's a carousel with our arrows on either side. If we want it to be one review at a time that people can slide through, maybe we just want it to be a badge in the bottom corner. The grid, list, lots of different options that you can choose from. And if you want it to be full width, or if you want to choose how wide you want that to be. All right. From here, if we jump over to settings, the main thing here is just making sure that it is enabled. And if you want to change the name of the widget, only you are going to see this. It's just going to change this name up here in your workspace so you know what you're working with if you have multiples of the same one. But if we come over here to publish, we can easily copy this code. And if you are wanting to choose which platform you're doing it on, clicking on any of these is going to give you the step-by-step instructions on how to do that. For today's example, I'm going to be utilizing Wix, and I'm going to add a section right here Come over here to add elements. We're going to add embed code. And as long as the website that you are using has the ability to add in embed code, HTML, you can absolutely add in a website widget to your website. Let's go ahead and update. I'll X out of this, and then we can make this fit our website. Perfect. We can drag this down and have it fit exactly how tall that is. Perfect. And it is as simple as that. So I'm going to go ahead and head back over to Jotform. And I am just going to delete the end of this. And from here, you can see our widget directory. This is just at jotform.com/website-widgets. And you can see all the different options that we have. So if you would like something for social media, to take people to social media or see maybe some of your accounts, your Facebook, your Instagram, you can do that. We have chats, games, forms, videos, finance. Utility is going to be the one that has the most widgets to choose from. But you can see we have a visitor counter, we have weather, lots of different options. Now, one thing I will tell you is definitely utilize the search option. A question that we've gotten before is, can we make these a pop-up? Now, you can simply do a quick search for pop-up, and you'll see which widgets are specifically meant as a pop-up. Now, if you do have a website that allows for creating your own pop-up or a light box, you can easily put any of these widgets, not specific to pop-up. So like that Google reviews, that wasn't specifically for pop-up. You can easily put that HTML in a pop-up or in a light box. So that way you can showcase that widget as a pop-up instead of somewhere on your website. And it really is as simple as that. If you have any questions about how to add a website widget to your website, let us know down below in the comments. If you like this video and you got some value, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get a notification every time we put out a new video. I'll see you next time.